Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one I'm going to be doing a roster review, roster tour of my roster, where it is as of right now, and what I'm planning on working short term, kind of mid-term, and long term. So um, we're in the middle of the Wild Ones monthly event. It's 6/7 when I'm recording this. And I have some moves I'm particularly excited about. The biggest one is I'll be working this month Zombie Brian up to ready to go 5-star silver on Talent Up. So um, he's got a decent start on it. He's got 23 levels left. Got his red moves leveled, so just one move each on those colors. I anticipate middle next week him being ready to go 5-star silver, and at this point he's probably going to be the centerpiece of my feud roster, with one other card that I don't have yet, but I will have probably by this weekend, um, assuming I do my showdown every day. This is something I've been um, really excited about, recruiting this particular promoter. I've been huge on him since I first did my preview, and nothing has changed. I still think he's the best promoter. Can't wait to get him. You can see I'm 11 shards away. I'm almost out of showdown coins, but doing my dailies should get me enough to get there by this weekend. Um, so I'm super excited about that. And you might ask why I'm talking about him on my roster tour when I haven't recruited him yet. Well, that's because if I recruit him next week, I plan on having him 4-star gold, maybe even 5-star bronze by the end of the month. Um, so him and Zombie Brian are going to be my biggest focus, and Sika as well. I plan on taking Sika all the way up to 4-star gold during the event for free tokens. My legendary is weak. He's a very good free character, very solid powerhouse actually. Pretty good. I would say upper mid tier, maybe potentially even better. Maybe even low tier 1 if he's set up right. We'll have to see once straps come into play and all that, where he ends up. I do have a 40% move damage legend strap I picked up from the legend store for Sika, so I feel like that's going to be a pretty big advantage for me. So most of my coin and TP are going those three places. Along with Naomi, I finished up her moves this week on the TP event, and she's got 100 levels to go. She's level 80. And then she's ready to go 5-star bronze. So those are my 4 really, really big moves that I want to get done this month. Hopefully Naomi ready for 5-star bronze, Zombie Brian for 5-star silver, Sika to 4-star gold, and Batista to 4-star gold as well. So those are some big ones. The other things I want to do this month is actually get Powerhouse Batista. He is not quite 9k. His moves are done, but he's got a decent amount of levels. I actually still have to put a decent amount of coin in to get him to 9k. He'll be going to 9k for Zombie Brian this month, probably next week. And then Ray, I want to get Ray 9k for the extra blast gem. So those 2 trainers are going to happen this month for 9k. Those are high priority for me. Also, Snoop is ready for 4-star silver. I think I will evolve him and get him ready for 4-star gold. Really good character and strong trainer as well, who will go on Zombie Brian for me. So that's another bonus, as well as he's red move damage. So those moves are hopefully all able to happen this month. Looking longer term, I'm actually gonna sort this by class. It'll be a little easier for me. Kind of go through the classes. I've sort of fallen into what I'm pretty happy with, strikers. I do want to take Zombie Triple H to 5-star silver, but assuming I get the chase, Offa will be my next striker. He's going to go up fast. I've kind of pumped the brakes a little bit on China simply because um, I've been putting most of my women's resources into Naomi, and then after Naomi, it's going to go into promoter Charlotte for women. So China's still going to go up, um, but pump my brakes a little bit to make way for Naomi and promoter Charlotte. So those are my two big focuses on women, which I'll kind of talk about after I do the classes here. But China will be my female striker that I move up. Um, and then Alpha and Zombie Triple H to 5-star silver is the plan. I eventually, and I know I've said this before, this is very, very long term. I want to get Vince up for his training ability. So that, and then Wendy really needs to go into the 4s and beyond. She's super good, and I need to get her leveled up. So she's actually fairly close to being ready for 4-star bronze. So that's probably midterm plan, not as long-term plan as like Vince. I'm actually maybe considering moving her up in front of China. I don't know though. But that pretty much covers strikers. Powerhouse, of course, we have Zombie Brian going to 4-star or 5-star silver. And the move after him, you see Lashley there. That's pretty tempting. Walter, super good. Also great for red stipulation. That's really tempting. We talked about Batista. Andre needs to go 4-star bronze for training ability. Sika's going up. Luke, for his tag link with Butch, is very much a priority after Zombie Brian. And then making his way into the mix is the Shard Prize wall allowed me to finally get Keith Lee. So I have Keith Lee now. But I believe I will probably level up Luke after Zombie Brian. And then Keith Lee. But that could change. So I'm not 100% sure. I love Keith Lee. I've really wanted this card for a long time. Zombie Brian gives me a little bit of luxury as they play kind of the same. They both use steel. They both do high damage. They're both great feuders. I think Luke in Showdown is going to be really crazy with Butch, so I have to weigh that. All of that is going to weigh into my decision making. So after Zombie Brian, it's these two. Most likely Luke with a higher priority. Andre, midterm project, getting him to 9K for his coaching ability. And Sika during the month for my legends, to strengthen my legends to 4-star gold with free tokens. So that's kind of Powerhouse is the way it's going to shake out. Female, there's really only Beth or China. I'm more inclined to take Beth up because I have Striker China for China requirements. Not in a hurry to do that though. Moving to Tricksters. Female Lana's 5-star bronze eventually needs to go 5-star silver. That'll happen eventually. Piper, I would like to get 5-star silver eventually. Right now, Snoop is the focus for males. And I'm trying to think if I have any trainers that I'm really working on. After Snoop, I don't think I need to level any 9K Tricksters up. So after Snoop, it's probably going to be Blue Blood. And Eddie. Those two will probably fight to see who gets resources next. And then promoter HBK. That's probably mid and long term plan at Trickster at the moment. Acrobat, I finally got my first 5-star silver in Sean. Bailey's been a rock for me. So really happy to have Sean at 5-star silver. The next Acrobat I'm going to pick to work up is going to be Shelton. As he is very good. So he's going to go up next. And promoter Charlotte is also going up for females. Probably starting next month with promoter Charlotte and Shelton. Not this month, either of them. But they're more short to medium term, those two. So that's the plan there. Not my Charlotte. Mine is much lower. I need to get that preview done. I sure that hidden gem, whatever you want to call it, done. I really need to do that this month. So we got Adam Cole ready for 5-star silver. I really want to get Otis there. Showboat. I have what I like to call my Showboat army. A lot of people don't like Showboats. It's might be my favorite class. There's a lot of cards in here that I like. Otis needs a ton of yellow to get ready for 5-star silver, and I want that to happen, so I'm still working on him while mixing in the other stuff you've heard me talk about. Butch will eventually go to 5-star to pair with Luke and that tag link. The other stuff in here, I finally got ABA to 9K for his 9K ability. He does have a 12K. That eventually, but not yet. Godfather, finally 4-star gold, so that he can take advantage when I get Vince up with that purple to farm with his purple move. So he's about where he needs to go. Big focus in Showboat right now is Naomi. That's what slowed Otis down with using so much yellow. So Naomi is the big focus. She should be ready for 5-star bronze, and then I'll take her to 5-star silver right away. She'll control the female game for me. You might think Sasha would be the next female. We'll talk about what's going to happen that later. This card right here, Hall of Fame Ted. He's the next Hall of Famer I really want to take up. I'd like to take him to 5-star silver. To help with my Showboat army and the Hall of Fame link to pair with Piper. I like him a lot, and I think he's really, really good. You see, I finally got Zombie Roman as well. He's really high on my list to take up too. My Showboats are so strong, and I have so many. So he's going up in probably mid. He's a month away, maybe 2. He's at like 6K, I think, right now. Yeah, 6.6K. He's a month or 2 away, coin-wise, I think. I'll probably start him next month and get him ready for 4-star silver, actually. Hard to say, but I think so. Mickey is going to be a midterm project for me, probably. And then, of course, we talked about Icon Batista going to the moon. Tech is a really loaded class for me now. I have Tech Cena at 5-star silver. Really, really want to take Drew there. Zombie Brian helping me out at Feud has me not in such a hurry on Drew now. Because now I have a really strong move damage feuder in Zombie Brian. And it looks like I'm going to get Batista this month, so that's 2 of them. I would like to also get him there. So he's going to continue to be my tech focus short term, and moving into long term is going to be Thunderdome Rome right here. I've got him up to 6.5K now. His moves, a lot of his moves actually, these ones are pretty high up, so it'll mostly be coin. I would say a month to 2 months away from pushing him super, super hard on Thunderdome Rome there. I think that's pretty much covers my techs and the plan there. Eventually maybe Techie 5-star silver, but probably I'm gonna probably leave her 5-star bronze. She's good. I'm just not crazy excited about her. And promoter Daniel Bryan's gonna need some work pretty soon too. Take advantage of that striker only showdown because I use Orton a lot, so probably get him in there somewhere. Kind of waiting for a tech talent up event before I move him much. So that's kind of the men and what I'm thinking about doing. How it's looking to break down for me. I need to strengthen up my legend class, era, so Alpha and Sika are really going to help that. My Hall of Fame is kind of weak other than Piper, so MDM Hall of Fame will help there. My ladies roster I have no issues on. Hall of Fame Trish too actually is a card that I like, so long term we're going to go there. Let's actually talk about the women now, because I have a lot of them. I'm 35 shards away from Bianca. Other than that, I'm just missing 2 promoters, and then Alexa, Lacey, and Kyrie. So I have a lot of women options, and let's go this one by talent. So like I said, right now Naomi's been my focus. She's amazing. She's going up with the quickness, and then Acrobat Charlotte, a lot of the same. After Naomi, I really want to take Mickey up. I will take her up over Sasha. I know people think that's crazy, but Mickey does so much move damage. Absolutely love her. She was super fun to preview. Wendy for Hall of Fame. Eventually, I wouldn't mind getting to Trish. She's super good. But that's probably what I'm looking at with my ladies projects, along with slowly getting Lana ready for 5-star silver. Mainly the reason I'm not in a hurry is I feel like Naomi and Charlotte kind of outclass the other women by a lot, so I'm not really rushing anyone to 5-star silver. They've been Bailey's been a rock for me at 5-star bronze, so I have not struggled in any ladies events without a 5-star silver, so no complaints there. And Naomi and Charlotte are just going to make that easier, so I'm not in a big hurry. So yeah, that's kind of the focus, I think, for my roster, short term to medium term. Into the long term, Powerhouse is going to end up being really strong for me. Technician too, with Roman, Cena, and Drew, all of them to 5-star, 5-star silver. I'll be happy about that. After that, I probably will take Sako, to be quite honest, at the technician spot, as I feel like that would round out tech really well for me. That's assuming there's not new stuff that comes in that time that I get my grubby little paws on. And kind of go back now and check this by era. My modern era, like a lot of you probably, is getting really, really strong. Like really strong. So don't need a lot in modern era. Attitude is pretty good with HBK, Sako, Stone Cold, Kane with gear. So they're all 5-star. That's not my JBL. I wish it was. Just hasn't been taken off my roster yet. So Attitude Era really strong for me. I don't feel like I need to do a lot there. I feel like it's pretty well set. Legend, as I said, was weak. You can see I don't have a 5-star bronze. Sika and Alpha will change that. Though I think that's going to be really strong for my legends. And that's the route I'm going to go there. Could potentially maybe take Mr. T at some point. I don't know if I will, though. That's really about all I'm excited about at Legend. Hall of Fame, like we talked about, Piper and MDM, and for the women, excuse me, Wendy first and then Trish, and eventually, excuse me, all of them to 9K for their 9K abilities. So Andre and Lita need to get there for those. Icons, Charlotte's going up. HBK is good. He'll go up at some point, long term more, and Brian probably for Orton. I kind of want to start putting some coin into Orton maybe too. At striker, I don't know that there's going to be a striker that I want to take to 5-star gold more whenever that rolls around. So I'll probably do that. Again, modern is really strong across all classes. Male, female, no issues. So I really don't need to focus on modern much at all. New gen, I can't complain about my new gen, especially Butch and Luke being put in there and moving them up too with Gooker. So, and then it's going to be Blue Blood. Actually, my new gen is really, really good. PG, not a lot you can do. It is what it is. Mickey is and Zombie Page are about the only thing really worth talking about there. Reality is kind of the same. That's even worse. I don't think I have a King of Kings, and Tough are my best reality. So that's another one. There's just not a lot you can do. Ruthless Aggression I'm pretty happy about. I would like to get Sean up there and Eddie eventually. Probably those two are long-term projects at Striker and Trickster for me. Shane has a nice 9K training ability I'd like to work eventually too. And that kind of covers the eras. So very interested to hear what you guys think. If you think I'm crazy for not taking anyone up, I'm sure I will catch some heat for not taking Keith Lee up immediately. He's more of midterm and probably even after Luke. Um, just because of how my roster is now all of a sudden breaking down. And Drew almost is getting the brakes pumped to go back to Roman because my feud roster got so much stronger. But Drew is super fun, so I think I'm still going to continue with Drew first and then Roman. I have enough tokens to do them both, so I'm not worried about it. So Showboat, I have like 7 Showboats I want to level up, so I talked plenty about them. Acrobat, not too exciting really. HBK is awesome, like really, really good. I'll probably make my own preview video of him at 5-star silver, not preview, but just like how I run him like I did with Adam Cole this month, maybe next month. But he's super fun. I like him a lot. Probably do it next month. So Shelton, Ray to 9K, Promoter Charlotte, and Trish. That's kind of the highlights there. No one else I'm super excited about taking up. Stinger, because he's a legend and he's Stinger, but he'll never be probably required for stuff anymore, so I don't know. I don't love my Acrobat class. It's probably my least favorite. Trickster, really Blue Blood and Eddie now after Snoop. And then eventually probably NWO Macho just cuz, and Big E 5-star silver too, since I have his gears and he's really good. My my black generating trainer Titus tends to live on Orton and Zombie Triple H though, so I could use an affiliation strap there to get some more use out of Big E. Also, Keith Lee uses the same trainer for feud in Steel as Zombie Brian. That's another reason I'm not as huge in a hurry, since I have so much invested in Zombie Brian, because I can't use them both because I don't have an affiliation strap for Steel. If I did, that probably would also speed that up. But it's more the TP colors. Because of all the guys I'm working, red is starting to get low. Green is currently my lowest. And Keith Lee used red and green, and blue is also very low, and he uses blue. So it's a really bad mix of colors on him. And I'm, 2 or 3 out of those going on Zombie Brian, and Sika this month is burning through most of my red and green. So that's just kind of the unfortunate part for Keith Lee. It's also a problem with Luke too, is he uses green as well. And he uses yellow, which is another color I'm super low on because of all my showboats. So Luke may end up getting pushed to more of a longer term project because of that. So anyway, yeah, I don't think there's probably any surprises at Striker for you guys. It seems pretty clear cut. Maybe Sid, he's a little bit slower but hits super hard. And so he's pretty fun, really great for tours. He might at some point. Also, Dude Love's still someone I want to level up. With Boss Plate, he can do some really cool stuff. So still someone I want to level up. So yeah, anyway guys, that's the roster tour. Definitely want to hear your comments. Very interested to hear what you have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that helps me out. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and good luck out there.